Welcome to the Scalpel of Truth podcast, the members-only inner circle club for VIP bachachos, with your host, Lisa Krause, the bitchin' beautician, also known as the Profit Queen. And don't worry, the cursing and salty language is already included in your club fees. As a business consultant with over 30 years in the industry, Lise is a no-nonsense profit strategist, international speaker, motivational sales trainer, and thought leader. Known for her bold, unapologetic style, she coaches med spa owners, managers, and providers all over the world to become high-end profit powerhouses. Her practice growth strategies are sharp, her stories even sharper, and her panache for bringing the spice, the sharpest. So get ready to transform your practice into a wildly successful luxury brand. Buckle up, bachachos. Lise is about to slice and dice another episode of The Scalpel of Truth.
Welcome back to the Scalpel of Truth podcast. I'm your host and profit strategist, Lisa Krause, Lise the Bitchin' Beautician. And in these episodes, I cut through the bullshit, raise the standard, and tell the truth people are too uncomfortable to say out loud. Today's episode is going to make some people wildly uncomfortable. And to that, I say, good. Today's episode is concentrated on looking like an industry expert. I've talked about this in the past, but this time we're going deep. I'm cracking into why vanity is your competitive advantage in 2026. Here's the legal part I need to read. This podcast is presented solely for educational entertainment purposes. Guys, I'm just your beauty business bitch. I'm not a licensed therapist or an HR representative, nor am I a lawyer. This platform's used to share my experiences with what's made me a successful service provider, a manager, and a business consultant for those who I coach. Got it? Beautiful. My company is called Vanity Empire Consulting for a reason. I incorporated it in 2012, and since that day, I have been a profit strategist. Not a do what feels good coach. No, profit. And here is a truth that some people hate. Vanity is not actually superficial. It's strategic. Is it shallow to some? Maybe. Is it effective? Absolutely. Being well-dressed, well-groomed, and visibly polished gives you a massive fucking edge in business, negotiation, leadership, and perception. Overall perception. It's very hard to push back on someone who already looks like they won. Okay? So before y'all start freaking the fuck out, let me be crystal clear. I love glowing skin. I love natural beauty, and I love confidence without filters. But if you're telling me that rolling out of bed, a messy bun, wrinkled scrubs, dog hair on your shoulders, chipped nails, and saying, well, this is who I am, accept me for me, is a strategy for business and crushing it and winning in medical aesthetics or anything beauty, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to see yourself out. That is a hard no for me. That's convenience masquerading as authenticity. And if you're going to come at me with a side-eye bunch of bullshit about how makeup is fake and polish is the shallow end of the pool, save it, sister. We are in the beauty industry. Our entire job is to build confidence for other people. And you think it stops with you? It most certainly does not. I've had the pleasure of being in our industry for the last 30 years. So I am absolutely an authority on this because I have tried it every way from Sunday. Trust me. I have had days where I do mascara and lip gloss, and back in the day, a bun. Days where my scrubs should have been pressed. I've had days where I worked sick as a dog and looked like shit. Did it affect people's perception of me? It absolutely did. And I know this because of the outcomes I had that day. And on days I wore casual clothes at practice, I was asked what my credentials were. Whenever I wore scrubs, nothing was asked or questioned of me at all. Not price, not recommendations, nothing. Zip, zero, zilch. When I would show up to clinic with a gorgeous face of makeup, polished, manicured nails, a sharp, cut-ass bob for a hairstyle, I did influence better. And yes, I showed up better. Did my patients look at me as an expert and an authority with trust in their treatment plan? Yes. Did I make more money? Yes. The reason that this is important is because people are coming in and looking at me to be the expert and the authority on medical aesthetic beauty. And if I don't look the part, it's pretty fucking hypocritical. This is a hill, folks, I am absolutely willing to die on because I have lived it for 30 years. I have seen firsthand in every single person I have ever worked with, along with myself. And those who are offended by this are absolutely the offenders of the offense itself, or are feeling some degree of shame because they know they can do better. They can wake up earlier. They're not committed to their own look, and maybe they're even a bit lazy. We all can be. Will me saying all of this piss people off? Oh yeah, it sure as shit will. But I'm here to be a truth teller. And the truth is, looking the part when you're selling beauty, fashion, or medical aesthetics is an absolute game changer. So whether you choose to believe it or not, those who believe it and live it know exactly what I'm talking about. And anyone who looks the part in this industry and makes their job of it every day is not going to be offended in the slightest. They're going to be the ones cheering and clapping right now. And if what I'm talking about has you madder than a hornet, deep down, the only person you're actually mad at is yourself, because you know damn well you can do better. So sit with that, marinate in that. You could wake up earlier. You could put more effort in. You could step it up. I'm not saying you need to run out and get a bunch of plastic surgery and wear all the makeup you own in one sitting. Nope. Sure fucking not. But will the au naturels all take it that way? Most likely. And again, I have nothing against natural. Here's the thing. Looking the part does something powerful. It changes how others treat you. It changes how much they trust you. And most importantly, it changes how you show up. Confidence isn't just internal. Confidence is felt, seen, and perceived by others. And in 2026, perception is currency. Here's the uncomfortable truth. People who look more polished make more money. People who look more put together are seen as more competent. People who look like experts are treated like experts. And if wearing makeup, having great hair, pressed clothes, clean nails, and a style that's intentional helps me win, then fuck yes, I'm absolutely doing that every day. I will tell you, you heard it here. The messy bun era is dead. Polished is what's in. And thank God, I have waited for this for a very long time. I'm telling you, this is something that I have done for years. And there's no shock or there's no like, oh, geez, of that's why I was successful in hands-on patient care for years, getting great results, being trusted, showing up, looking the part like an industry expert. And if you want the real data, the psychology, the statistics, and the exact vanity metrics that prove this and how you're going to capitalize on vanity as an expert strategy in 2026, that's where we unpack this, is inside of the inner circle. Because if you're serious about winning in 26, looking the part's no longer optional. It's imperative. So I'd highly recommend that you head over to scalpeloftruth.com, get yourself signed up for the Inner Circle, aka Club Bachacho, to get your full episode on why looking the part in 2026 is your strategic advantage. And for those who are already members, you know what time it is. Let's go.
Don't want to wait to see things stay the way